Hi everyone, my name is Hanan and I'm the UK Young Ambassador for Inspiring Girls. I'm really excited today because I'll be interviewing the amazing Hasina Rahman. She is the founder of Pink Diamond Martial Arts and has a black belt in 3 martial arts. I actually attended one of her self-defense classes, which I found really enjoyable and beneficial. So can you please introduce yourself, Hasina?
Yeah, my name is Hasina Rahman. I'm the owner of Pink Diamond Martial Arts and I run classes here in Bedfordshire. I teach MMA, Muay Thai, Karate and self-defense.
Please tell us about your journey to where you are today.
So I started in 2015 after my youngest was born, and I wanted to start a business where I could focus it around my kids at the same time. So I started doing small classes around Bedfordshire and then it just grew from there.
It's amazing. Can you tell us about any rejection or barriers you faced and how you overcame them?
I think rejections is just part of life, isn't it?
Yeah.
I remember my first rejection was maybe school. When I was at school, I wasn't very good at school. So every subject, there was something that I kind of struggled with. So I left school with hardly any GCSEs. I applied for, I think it was 15 different jobs when I was 16. I got rejected from all of them. So yeah, it's part of life. And the driving test, I took that about 11 times and I failed as well. So I think rejection, sometimes we see it as a negative, but it can actually build you up. So you learn more from the negatives than you do from the positives.
What would you say are the key factors behind your success?
I think you have to have a lot of patience. You have to put the hard work in. I think with any business, if you have a business in mind, if you want to do something, you have to put the effort into it. You have to put hard work into it. And just have a passion. Have something that kind of drives you and have a purpose. I think if you put them all together, then there's a combination of success there.
Another one of your achievements is writing a book about bullying. What advice would you give to girls who are bullied today?
I think you have to speak up. Tell a teacher, tell a best friend, tell your parents. Find someone that you can open up to, someone you can talk to, because the worst thing you can do is keep it to yourself. I think the worst thing you can do is not talk. Try and think that, yeah, if I ignore it, the problem will go away. Because if you ignore something, the problem will just get bigger and bigger. So yeah, definitely talk to someone.
And how was the experience of writing a book? Because I love reading.
So it was something, I had an idea because I had a lot of messages that were coming in through Instagram about their children getting bullied, and these were people living across the world. So people from Africa, people from Dubai. Yeah. So everyone was messaging me saying, I love what you do, but my child is getting bullied, what can I do? And I was thinking that what is the easiest way for me to reach people other than the UK? So that's when I had the inspiration to write a book. And I started writing, and I've always been into poetry.
Me
so
too.
I love poetry, and I wanted to write it in a way where young children can relate to it. And it's kind of like in their head. So, you know, when we read poetry, you kind of recite it and then you learn it. So I wanted to be that kind of way and help them kind of create a more confident feeling from the book.
Can I ask about how you felt about yourself as a young girl and teenager?
As a young girl, I would say I didn't like myself. I didn't like my skin colour. I didn't like that I was different. I wanted to be like everybody else. And that kind of stuck with me until I was probably 22, 23. That's when I really found myself. I found my faith. I found who I was, and I was just happy being myself. So yeah, my childhood wasn't great because of the bullying. I think it really affected my confidence. But with martial arts, I think that really helped me to find myself again.
How difficult was it to enter into a male-dominated sport?
I think you have to understand your own intentions. Like martial arts, as we all know, is a very male-dominated sport. My reason for starting Pink Diamond Martial Arts is not to create a new UFC champion. Mine is to create strong, confident and powerful women, girls that can defend themselves if they go in the streets and that they need for self-defense reasons, build their confidence to be unbreakable, and just have a place where they can learn how to fight in a controlled female-only environment.
I'm amazed at your ability to have a black belt in 3 martial arts. Can you tell me what motivated you to achieve this goal?
It's the drive. I think it was the drive to kind of find myself, drive to find that confidence again. And it's something that I found passionate. When I started my first karate class, I was 15. And it really, I just loved it. And there was a passion inside me. And I was like, right, this is something that I really enjoy. It started off as a hobby, something that I did on the side, but then now it's turned into a business.
So would you tell girls watching that it's important to follow your passion? with your career. So
Yeah,
that
definitely.
will
Definitely. I think
that will help.
if you have a passion for something, is you can work at it and it won't look like work.
Mm.
So if you have a real passion, you want to help people, or you have like a love for it, then it will really drive you to keep progressing and put all your effort into it as well. So yeah, definitely.
What was the inspiration behind the name of your business?
So I wanted something unique. I wanted something that had a bit of, because it's martial art combat sport, it can be seen quite aggressive or, you know, male dominated sport. So I wanted something girly in it. And I was speaking to my husband, I was like, let's come up with a name. And I remember I wanted a pink diamond when I first had the wedding talks.
Oh.
Yeah, and I didn't get my pink diamond because they're quite expensive. But then he was like, why don't you name it something like Pink Diamond, because it's unique, it's rare, and it's priceless. And I thought, you know what, that's the perfect name for the club. So yeah, that's where the name came from.
Oh, that's really, as a personal name to you.
Yeah, definitely.
What advice would you give to others about starting their own business?
You have to work hard. I think hard work, you're going to have failures, you know, failing times. You're going to have things when it goes wrong, but you just have to pick yourself up and keep going. So you have to put a lot of hard work into it. It takes a lot of effort, but it's definitely worth it. Yeah. So be ready to work hard.
What inspired you to have the career you have today?
I think because I got so much from martial arts, it's something that made me become the person I am today. It gives you confidence. It gives you that drive to be yourself and not trying to be anybody else. And I wanted to provide that for all the girls. So when I started Pink Diamond, I wanted people to come and experience the same thing that I got from martial arts. So not just to be strong, not just to be healthy, but to have that inner confidence that is unbreakable. And that's one thing that I really, really wanted to promote within Pink Diamond.
What advice would you give to girls who want both a successful career and a family?
I think you can do both. My main aim is, when I started Pink Diamond, is when I had kids. So I kind of planned the whole business around the kids, and they were very young at the time. You can do it both, but you just obviously have to put a lot of energy, a lot of effort into it. But obviously it's 100% worth it and definitely doable.
And the last question is, what 3 key things should a girl do to grow up to become an empowered young woman?
Believe in yourself. Have to believe in yourself. Have to believe in your abilities. Work hard. So whatever your passion is, it doesn't matter what your passion is, you have to work hard. And the last thing I would say was face your fears. That's one of my things with is that if you fear something, try and push yourself to do it, and that will really grow. Your confidence will really grow. So face your fears.
And what would your message be to people watching, to girls watching?
Yeah, be kind. Kind is one of the biggest things. So be kind, be fearless, and yeah, have faith in what you do.
Thank you so much, Hasina Rahman, for giving us your time today.
No problem. Thank you so much, Hanan.